Hi, my name's Erica, and it's an honor to share about my journey with TRS. Ever since I can remember, I've been on a radical health journey trying to figure out what were my root issues and how I can get relief. Ever since I was a little girl, I always experienced so much brain fog, fatigue, emotional instability, and learning was a struggle for me. I remember my father and my mother would always say, "You'd forget your head if it wasn't attached." And I was sleeping all the time. My mother, she called me Sleeping Beauty my whole life. Later in life, for the last 20 years, I couldn't figure out why I always felt tired, why I was drained, why my body always ached. I was young, I was going after my dreams, and I felt like I was always limited. I had been a competitive Latin dancer, and I was competing all over the world, and I was so fatigued, I was so tired, I was so drained. I remember being in my private lessons and in my classes, I felt like the room was spinning. I couldn't focus, I couldn't concentrate. It just became so obvious and prevalent in my private lessons, and I thought, I have got to do something, because my body started to give out as a dancer, and I just got to the point where I thought, I have got to take care of myself and figure out what is going on. I had tried so many different protocols, I had tried so many different diets, I had tried so many different naturopaths, I had been given so many different supplements to try, and nothing was giving me any sort of relief whatsoever. I had spent so much money, more money than I ever should have on my health. And then finally I heard about TRS. I had been reading about it for years in these health groups, and all these parents were saying that it did wonders for their children recovering from different issues that they had had. And I thought, what is this TRS? And I did a lot of research, and I thought, wow, this seems like an incredible product, has amazing testimonies, incredible reviews. And so I finally took it, because I had gotten to the point where I just started giving up in life in certain areas, and I had to leave dance. And I thought, this is what I crave to do most, and I have to give up what I love because of my health. I would say within the first day on TRS, I took it on a Friday night. On Saturday morning, I jumped out of bed after one spray Friday night, and I had so much energy. I started running around. I went on a bike ride, which I hadn't done in a long time because I had been so drained. And I thought, what is this supplement? Within, I would say, the first 2 weeks, I no longer struggled with brain fog like I used to. I was no longer extremely tired. I was a lot more emotionally stable. I was a lot more peaceful. Things weren't bothering me like they used to. My joint pain was going away. My back pain was lightening up. Every area of my life was starting to get better. I was no longer struggling with headaches like I was. I was sleeping deeper. I was having really intense dreams. I felt like my intuition was improving with the clarity of my thoughts. Within the first 2 months, I would say that most of my health issues that I had spent decades going to every naturopath I could possibly go to or find or try to help me, I would say was pretty much gone. I was seeing a doctor at the time, and still am, that magnifies your blood 65,000 times. And he could see that my root cause, my root issues were heavy metal toxicity and chemical toxicity. And he said within the first 4 months of TRS, I had a 25% reduction in heavy metal and chemical toxicity, 25% reduction in hormonal imbalance, and I started to feel better all around. I can now go kayaking and hiking for miles at a time, where I used to not be able to because my back and my knees would be in so much pain. I can dance again without pain. I'm a cheerleading coach, and this past year we broke the record that I've ever coached. It was incredible. We won 9 championships. Our cheerleaders were on fire. I was a much more level-headed, peaceful coach. My brain was fully functioning. I didn't feel like I was struggling to think or struggling to process like I used to. I was starting to see dramatic results in my life in every area, with a fully functioning just spirit, soul, and body like I had never experienced before. Ever since I was younger, I've always remembered having health issues. And one of the coolest physical things that people started to notice was my hair. So I've always had like very subtle wavy hair, but never super curly. Right away with TRS, my hair got super curly, and I'll share the before and after pictures because it's just wild what TRS did to my hair. And one of the greatest things was I had a business transaction, and I was so fatigued and so exhausted and so just emotionally run down in life that I just let it go. Within the first couple weeks on TRS, I felt so amazing, and I thought, I'm actually going to work this out and not let it go. I closed the deal a few months ago, which was incredible. I'm reaping extraordinary rewards and benefits because I am now able to function like I used to not be able to function. And I'm picking up the dreams that I had to lay down because my health just gave out on me. It is just an honor to share with you my TRS story, and I look forward to hearing your story as well. And I wish you all the best, and I bless you all in your journey. Thank you for listening.